Welcome to the Nikki Rich Show. It's such an honor to be here because we have a legend in the house. We have none other than Bill Duke here, and I'm so glad and so honored to be here. Welcome to the Nikki Rich Show.
Thank you, Nikki. Thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
Yes, now we're so excited about all the projects that you've been working on, that you're a part of, and created. I mean, with all that you've been doing as an actor, an author, director, producer. I mean, I'm just so excited about everything that's happening. I know that coming up July the 1st is the big day, HBO Max, No Sudden Move.
Yes, yes, yes.
Tell us a little bit about that and how you came about with that project.
Well, I had the great privilege of working with the great Stephen Spielberg on two other films, The Limey and uh, another film, High Flying Bird. And they wanted me to work on this, and I said great times in the other two. I wanted to do this also. So it was a privilege, and working with Don Cheadle and Matt Damon, and it was wonderful.
So many amazing, John and Ray and David Harbour.
Yes.
So many amazing people a part of this movie and film. Now, what is it? What is the message that you want the people to know when they go and watch this film?
Uh, the message of the film is really, well, it's about the 50s, and it's about gangs and gang members. The black gang is the lowest on the totem pole, so to speak, and I'm the head of that gang. But we went. I don't want to give it away.
Yeah, no.
But we do well because we're persistent.
Mm.
We never give up, and we learn how to play. How can I say? We learn how to stop playing checkers in a chess game.
Okay.
We start playing chess.
Now, in your role, can you relate to your role in any kind of way?
Oh yeah, I mean, in terms of leadership, you know, black men in leadership roles are rare sometimes,
Hmm.
and so playing this role of a guy who's the leader and who deals with other leaders and looks them in the eye and doesn't flinch is something that we should be doing today, in the sense of being able to bring folks together, of all classes, races, whatever, and communicate. And so even though it's through criminal acts to a certain extent, all the gangs come together with a single purpose.
Yes.
I don't want to give it away, but today we need to come together
Hmm.
with a single purpose, because our children's futures are at stake,
It is.
and we should care about that.
Yes, I love it. I love that. Now, how are you preparing for this big day? I know it's also a part of the Tribeca Film Festival. So, what are you doing to prepare for this day?
Well, we're going to fly to New York next week, and there's going to be a screening and red carpet and everything. So near, looking forward to that, and looking with the other actors I haven't seen in a while, but it'd be great to see everybody, and
Yes,
the movie
yes.
for the first time. So looking forward to
It's going to be so amazing. I can't wait. I'm a part of the film festival as well. So
it.
it's like I said, when I saw your film was a part of it, I was like, this is so amazing, So I'm so excited. And
Great.
everybody, they're already talking about it, and I'm getting geared up. July the 1st, everybody got to go check it out as well. And I also want to let everybody know you also have your own entertainment company, Duke Media, that you have, and you also releasing the Unite Network as well. So tell us a little bit about your own media company.
Well, Duke Media is a company that creates and produces movies and also documentaries, which is my main focus, because
Hmm.
documentaries really enable you to tell stories that you may not be able to tell in feature films. And so Duke Media has been doing this for a while, and thank God we've been surviving and still surviving. My new media platform is called Unite. And when you turn the news on, all you hear is negative news. But there are people around the world doing incredible positive things.
Yes.
So my network really reports. Have you ever seen CNN Heroes?
Yes.
That it's based on that. People around the world that are doing good because they want to do good. They help other people, organizations, all kinds of things. And so this network really reports people who are doing good, is information, edutainment, and insight. So it's going to be up. The face of it's going to be up on June 10th.
Okay.
And then the launch is going to occur the first week in July. And so we're looking forward to it.
Now, will there be a virtual or a live launch?
They're going to be virtual
Okay.
at this point because, as you know, with the COVID, it's made live very difficult. You know?
Yes.
So we have Anthony Anderson, Cedric the Entertainer. We have a lot of great stars that are going to be involved in it. So we're looking forward to it.
Now, how can we continue to get the word out about Unite?
Just tell people to check us out when the site goes up on the 10th.
Okay.
And then support us on the first week in July. Just go visit the site and tune into the programs. And if you want to donate anything, you can. It's just, you know, we don't have a lot of money. We did it because we believe in it. And so what I'm doing is putting a lot of my own dollars up and stuff so we can really get a positive message out to the world.
Most definitely. Now, do you have any other films that you're working on right now? Any other projects?
Well, what I'm working on right now is my network and 2 books. One is my poetry book, which I started out as a writer. So it's called The Works of the Invisible Man. And then an animated book called The Journey, which will be out in mid-July. And the poetry will be out mid-June, I'm sorry. And so I started out as a writer, so I'm just leveraging my writing at this point.
I love how you just balancing out all your gifts. You're working those gifts. I love that because, you know, I was just telling someone, you know, we have so many gifts inside of us, you know, just really ready to be released, you know, and you are working them and being successful at that. You know, I love that.
Well, so you're doing the same thing, so I congratulate you too.
Thank you so much. Now, how as one that's in entertainment that's coming up, what message would you give to those that's coming up that may see it's hard and you know it's not so easy, but they need a little more motivation? What message of words of encouragement or positive words would you like to share with those who are coming up in the industry?
I would say stop waiting to be discovered and discover yourself. You have, when I was coming up, you're too young to realize this, but I had one of the first cell phones.
Mm-hmm.
You know how big it was?
How big? Real big?
You had to carry it with a box.
Mm-hmm.
And there was no social media. There was no internet, nothing.
Nothing.
We thought we were the coolest people in the world. Now, young people coming up, the phone is this big. They have, you know, international exhibition through the internet. If you're an actor, instead of just spending money on pictures, for example, if you have a cell phone and your partner in your acting class, you're doing a scene, you can film the scene with your cell phones, and then you can cut and edit it on your computer. And so if someone wants to see your work, it's not just a picture, you have a trailer, you have a reel.
You do.
And so what I'm saying is stop waiting to be discovered. Also, if you have an idea for a show, a podcast or a webisode, do it. You have a cell phone, you can do it. Look at Issa Rae.
Yeah.
I mean, she started with a podcast. Look at this. Always Sunny in Philadelphia. Started out as webisodes. Been on for 9 years. So if you create your own concept and you gather a certain number of eyeballs, they come to you. You're an example of that.
Yes, that is so true. That is so true. And I know, it's not easy. And and I love the moves that you made because like on everything that you are on is like huge, it's big. So I tell people too, you have to be strategic about the steps that you make as well. That is so important.
It's called show business.
Yeah.
People focus on the show and not the business, and that's a big
Yeah,
mistake.
it is. It is. And you like I said, you are an actor, writer, director, and you have created your own lane. You creating your own brand, your own business, and you took what you love and you creating your own lane. I know a lot of people always say, "Hey, we gotta create our own brands and different things like that," but you're doing it, and you done
Thank you.
it.
Thank you.
And you leaving behind your legacy. You leaving your legacy, and Hollywood loves building.
Thank you so much. And I love Hollywood. I love the people coming in.
Hmm.
Just want to give them information because they come with passion, but no understanding of the industry. And that leads to frustration and suffering. They should really take the time to study the discipline of the industry also, because it's an industry of rejection,
Hmm.
and people don't understand that. And when you're rejected, say several times in a week, people say, "Well, just get over it." You don't get over it.
Yeah,
You have to have something. I have God and meditation in my life that gets me through it, and I think people have to understand it's not easy. And
not
but so
easy.
what? Nothing's easy.
Mm-mm. Now, Mr. Bill, are you offering any master classes at this time?
I've been asked to do it, and I haven't. But every month if you look up Duke Media, the Duke Media Foundation online, every month we throw a class,
Mm-hmm.
and we deal with acting at the end, but also just information about the industry.
Mm-hmm.
Because in my class I teach media literacy, but also financial literacy.
Yes.
Do you know there are people who make $100 million, $100 million, and go broke?
Mm.
How can you make $100 million and go broke? You know why? Because people tell people how to spend money, but not how to use it.
Make it.
You know what I'm saying? You got to. I mean, what is the FDIC? What is the Federal Reserve? What is debt? What is credit? What is compound interest? What is savings? What is Wall Street? What are bonds? What are stocks? We have to digest and understand this part of the world, because if you don't, you're just going to spend and not leverage it.
This is the truth. It's this is what I've learned even from people that you're surrounded with too. The people you're around as well. We can educate those too. I mean, this is the truth because we definitely need it. It's
Big
not
time.
really taught. I'm definitely taught to spend, but you're not taught how to make it back or get more. You
Right.
definitely not, but that is key. I'm so glad you created that because we need more. We need more, and that's awesome. Now, what's next for you coming up? What do you have next?
Well, as I said, my network, Unite,
Okay.
I'm focusing a lot on that. I have a whole team of great people, Monica Cooper, Jeff Stroy, and a lot of other great people working with me to build a network. And then my book, my poetry book, Invisible Man, and then my animated book, The Journey. I'm focused on those things right now, those 4 things right now. So basically, I've been really busy, but I love what I do, so it's not work to me.
Yeah. Now, what do you do in your downtime? I know, like you said, this is not work, but aside from entertainment, what do you love to do? Just like fishing. What is it? Some fun things that Bill likes to do.
Oh, a couple of things. I like going to the beach. I love the beach. It's healing to me. I love the ocean, the sky, seeing the sunset. I love all of that.
Hmm.
Number two, um, I I love a game called, there's a card game called Bid Whist.
Bit.
Uh, Pardon me?
I remember Bid Wiz when I was young. Yes.
Yes, Bid Whist. I play that every week. I could play it every weekend. You talk smack. It's 10 notches up from spades,
Yes.
but it's a great game. We go and play with friends and so on. Now you can play digitally, actually, over the internet. They have a Bid Whist site. You can play people on the internet.
Wow. Like
Yeah,
Steve.
yeah. So it's like, it's fun. I love doing that.
Hmm.
And I like, I haven't done it too recently, but sitting down and just having dinner and drinks with friends and talking and appreciating the fact that we're all still here on this earth
Yes.
and being with family and stuff. It's something today that we should not take for granted.
Mm-mm. And health. Healthy. Everyone's.
Your health every day, right?
It's something we should not take for granted. And
No,
we saw that, this year and last year. I mean, like, we are truly blessed. We're
we
truly
are.
blessed. If we're here today, we are blessed.
Totally truth. That's a total truth.
Yes. Now tell me real quick, are you in a fraternity?
Yes. How do you know?
I know from the hat.
Ah, you're in one too, then, right?
Huh?
Are you in one?
No, I'm not.
Okay.
I just noticed.
Yeah, fraternities are great. It's a good brotherhood, and it's like people coming together, doing good things and positive things, etc. Because we're living in a very interesting time,
We are.
and people say things are going to go back to normal, but
This is the new norm.
something, you're probably right. This
It
is
is.
the new normal. You're right.
I
Whether
believe
we,
it.
whether we like it or not, right?
It's totally different from when we came in. Because, we can look at last year and January and February, and now this, I can look back and look at today. It's like definitely not the same.
Not the same.
It is not the same. Even how we do business, it's just so different. But I don't think it's necessarily a bad thing. I think it helps us to be more aware because sometimes we get relaxed and comfortable. Now our antennas are up.
Yes, they
Now
are.
we're aware, whether it's cleanliness, healthy, and just the interaction with people. We just more aware of things, so I think it's not so bad, and when we go into this new season, because I think all of us is going into a new season, because that's what it is a new season for all of us.
Yes.
And when we go in here, we know what to look for and different things, that we saw back then. So I mean,
Yep.
everything is always a learning experience
Things are
about our
changing. Things
journey.
are changing.
Things are changing. Well, I'm just so honored to have you, get a few moments of your time
Thank
today.
you so much for having me. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Yes, I just thank you so much and God bless you and thank you for being on the Nikki Rich Show.
Thank you so, Nikki. God bless you, you and your family sincerely, okay?
Thank you so much.
Take
Have
care.
a great one. Thank
Bye-bye.
you.